Hello and thank you for being here. We appreciate you taking a few minutes to review this framework. If you have already worked with Micro Focus ALM and UFT, you know that using BPT license, you can create components, test plans and test sets and manage your end-to-end business process testing. But for users who don't have access to ALM, we will show how you could use the ScriptLESS add-in to accomplish that end-to-end business process testing by creating tests, test plans and test sets using UFT. For users with ALM, it will be much easier to create your tests. It will take less than 15 to 20 seconds. Managing your data will be much easier. Today we are working with Oracle EBS suite. So let's hop in. We'll show you how you can create tests for web as well as for Java forms. So I have Java forms open already. So let's first create tests for Java forms. So to create tests, all we have to do is click on create tests. So from the time you add your objects to the repository to the time it takes to create the test for any particular screen is 15 to 20 seconds. So we have all the objects. Looks good. We'll save this test and in the next 15 to 20 seconds you will see that a test will be created with all the steps that are required for this particular screen. Per our framework, what we do is create tests for individual screens. It can be Java forms or it can be web pages, one test per screen, so that we can reuse them in any business process that we want to. So once you have created your test, all you have to do is save it. Let's now create another test for the next screen, assuming we want to create a new journal. So for this screen, we'll see once UFT comes up with a test for us, we have to add the object to the repository. Then you save it. Now have a test created in 15 seconds with more than 68 steps. With parameters, think about it, how quickly you could be able to create your test plans and test sets using this framework. Now that we have looked at Java forms, let's go and take a look at creating tests for web pages. Web pages also we use the same logic. We create one test per page. And it's the same process. You click on create test. And once you have a test, you will open the repository, add the objects. We don't add tables directly. We add only visible tables. So objects look good. We'll close it and we'll save it. And as you see, no matter what the application is, it's not just for Oracle, for any other application as well, test gets created within 15 to 20 seconds. It will have a timestamp and you will have all the steps that's required to manage that particular screen. Let's go take a look at another module itself. Get to iExpense. Expense reports. Same process, create test. And per our framework, we also capture buttons. So whenever there are buttons, we add steps for them in our. But that's all customizable. If you don't want steps for buttons, we can customize it easily. And no matter what the screen or form, as I said before, it takes 15 to 20 seconds to create a test. As far as we have seen today, it's all been less than 15 seconds. There's no test, no result. So it has timestamp and it has all the steps to manage this particular screen. That's an overview of how you would be creating tests. Next we'll see how we'll create test plans and then test sets.